Look, it's a little F5 mode. The
Oh,
YouTuber thing.
you were doing the YouTuber intro?
Yeah, I gotta do the YouTuber intro. What's up,
Gotcha.
guys? Welcome to Talkative Town, the second episode. This is the Sucrose Man episode. Can I call you Roman?
Please.
You want to be called Roman?
Yeah, I would much rather be called Roman.
Okay. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. So, this is my house. These chests outside are actually for you, or anyone really. They got tools and materials that you can use to build with. So kind of have at it, really. Do you have any idea what you want to go for?
It depends on what biomes are around.
Well, we got Acacia right here. I'm sure you're not interested in that. We have a jungle, like, right around the corner. Maybe I should find some sugarcane and make a map.
I always thought, a jungle house would be cool, but it always it never ends well.
You always try to do it and it just never works out for you.
Yeah.
I think the jungle is this direction that we're going right now. No, nothing too bad going on. Nothing too amazing.
Yeah, not really. Just kind of same old.
I get you.
The semester's almost over. That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah. So, what year of college are you in?
So, technically,
Jungle's over here.
I don't know where you went. I just ran off. So it's my third year of college, but I transferred schools, and not all my credits transferred.
So you have to go even longer.
I think I'm still technically sophomore status, but by like 3 credits or something.
Okay.
Or by like a semester. I'll probably just have to do like another semester, an extra semester.
I don't know where you went, so I'm gonna send my coordinates in chat.
I just climbed up a hill just to like scout the area.
Yeah. I'm gonna head towards the jungle. Is that kind of what you want to build with, like jungle materials? We can even take a sapling over to town and make like a jungle house for you.
I have no intention of making a jungle house. Tell you the truth.
Okay, so no jungle. Okay.
No.
Looks like there's bamboo though. Could get some pandas.
I was thinking about like building in like a desert or like a mesa biome or something.
Right. So the Badlands. Is that
what it's called?
I think so.
I think that sounds right.
So swamp biome is that direction. Mangrove swamp is in a different direction. Let's head to the Badlands. It's at 1,200 and negative 10,000.
Negative 10,000?
No, sorry, negative 1,000.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I got it wrong. Which direction? So, towards the jungle, but to the right. Okay. Well, I guess let's get journeying. Are you gonna build your house in the desert, or just get materials from the desert? We could like bring the desert here.
We're gonna bring a desert here?
Yeah, like give you like a little like set up like a little beach or something. Some cacti and stuff.
We can. Yeah, if you want to like have everything kind of centralized, you can do that.
Sure. Well, if you haven't realized yet, I was planning to interview you a little bit, hit you with some hard-hitting questions. I'm trying to start off a little bit slow, but I'm just kind of struggling to think of anything slow, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I got this one question I want to ask, and I was gonna save it for like much later when I get you pried open, you know?
Right.
Do you go to work anymore, or do you just like have money saved up?
I just have money saved up, but
how much did you like save up? Do you just have that good of a paying job?
I had like at the start of last summer like 6 grand saved up, and then I made like another, I don't know, 1,500 ish dollars over the summer.
Wow.
But I I also spent a lot of it on just myself.
Yeah, like food. Like, didn't you get a new computer?
Yeah, I got yeah, I got a new computer. I
Gone are
went
the
back to New
days of
Orleans over the summer.
Roman and his crappy laptop. You doing well mentally?
No,
No. What do you mean?
I'm just stressed out, man.
By like school?
Yeah, school and I just got a lot on my plate right now.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, I definitely get what you mean. Like the other day, I was out of it. Like I'm the kind of guy where I'm like on my phone a lot. Like even at like work, like to my detriment, I'll be on my phone pretty often, like checking stuff.
Hmm.
And like the other day, I was just not feeling it. I was just like, I had my phone tucked away, and I was just mindlessly working, which is what they want you to do. But that's just not who I am. That's
Right.
not who I am. I was just mindlessly working, and like
This cliff is pretty sick.
it is pretty like so stony.
Anyways, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're good. Yeah, I was just really out of it the other day. And I don't really know what changes because I always like have those like funk days where
Hmm.
I'm just not feeling it anymore. Here, let me give you a shoulder rub while we drive.
My favorite.
It just like I usually like get over whatever I'm feeling, even if it's
Yeah.
unresolved, and I don't really know why I'm like that. I just am. Speaking of you not liking shoulder rubs, you want to talk about that a little bit? You just don't like being touched by people,
Not by strangers, really. I would not. I don't. I would never like go get a massage like professionally done.
even at like a spa. I guess that's exactly what you're talking about, huh?
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
it like bothers you? You
But
just like make you feel
I really
icky?
don't know.
Oh, we kind of have to go backwards a little bit to the left.
Oh, okay. It's not like it like makes me uncomfortable. Really. I just
Yeah,
prefer not to.
and like we were kind of talking about this. Like it's kind of weird because I'm the opposite way, really. Like I love physical touch. Like I don't even mind. Like if it's a complete stranger, most of the time I'm gonna be like, don't touch me, you know?
Yeah.
Right. But like if I've had like a couple conversations with them, like at that point I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm down. Not like in a not like in any weird ways either. Just like
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
I
mind
mean like
touching. I like sitting close to people, you know?
like I don't mind. Like if I've talked to someone a couple times, we're getting to be friends or whatever. I don't care. Like I'll hug them or whatever. But
So
I don't like. Maybe it's just being massaged. I don't know. Maybe
just
it's just something.
massaged specifically that bothers you?
I don't. I really don't know.
Hmm, that's interesting. Look at that thing. You see that?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Where'd you go?
Where did you go?
I'm at the top. Oh, hey.
Hey. Yippee! Cliff diving with my bro.
Would you ever go cliff diving, John?
I have.
Yeah.
I don't really want to anymore. I was built different when I did it. Um, cause my family will go to my dad's side. They have family reunions in Arkansas,
Mm-hmm.
and so we always get these like I want to say like hotels or
Oh,
like on a big beachfront on a big lake. Oh,
that's
they
cool.
have these things. I've never actually seen these in the game. The allays.
Yeah, me neither. Aren't they like pretty much useless?
Um, they're like sorters. I don't really know how to make friends with them, so I guess you guys stay here.
Yeah, no idea. You can come back for those later.
Yeah, put my coordinates on the screen. Yeah, so we would always go to Arkansas, and my dad's side of the family is also like a boating family. They love their boats,
Yeah.
including my dad. And so, what the I we would always go boating on the lake, and we a couple times now we would travel to these big. They're not like gigantic cliffs, but they're pretty tall. They're
Mhm.
taller than like a normal hill, right?
Mhm.
So you have to climb up a little bit.
Oh, here it is.
I would say it's like a maybe 3-story jump, and I've done that. Actually, so the time that I did it, I want to say I was like 13, maybe, and that
Mhm.
was the time I was like terrified of it, and then I just like got over the nerves and did it. Like I just jumped in. And they teach you like you got to tuck your legs in, right? Um,
Yep.
make sure because if you don't, like that water is like cement and it will hurt you.
Right.
So my whole family's urging me and I do it, and I'm like, heck yeah, that was awesome. And I guess my mom was also working up the nerves to do it at the time. Um, and so she sees me do it, and she's like, hell, my fucking preteen son, like barely teenager son, is doing this. Why can't I? So she hops on in, and like immediately doesn't have the I don't know if she didn't have like proper form or what, but and I did it twice, by the way. So I did it twice before she actually did it. Um, when she jumps in right after me, I'm watching, and her leg literally like she was pretty much like straight. One of her legs shot up, and she is not a flexible woman, let me tell you. It shot up like she was a gymnast holding her leg up to her face. And she started bawling her eyes out, and my dad immediately had to get on the boat and take her to a hospital. And she was on crutches for like 6 months.
Wow.
Um, so I haven't cliff dived since. I don't know. Would you cliff dive?
I have.
Okay, okay.
It
You
was
got
not a
some.
very big cliff. It was like maybe, I don't know, 2 stories or so.
Yeah, yeah. Was it that
It's
scary
probably
for
like,
you?
not really. I'm not super scared of heights to begin with.
Heights really get me, if I'm honest. Um, do you enjoy like going to Cedar Point and like roller coasters?
I like roller coasters. I've only been to Cedar Point when we went in like 8th grade.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a gold mine of stories right there.
It really is.
Because we went with each other, and then was it these two girls, Maddie and Maddie, were grouped up together? Not my girlfriend. Are you taking dead bushes to take home?
Yeah, I think I want to go for like a Western saloon type of
Okay,
thing.
okay. Um, yeah, we went with these two girls, and they were like, let's group together, and we were like getting on the same stuff as them, and I don't know what happened, but we were walking with them, and we were getting kind of bored, and we just kind of looked at each other, and we said, "See that?" And it was like the Snoopy boutique at Cedar Point. Um, and we looked at each other, and we said, "All right, now." And we just both of us in sync, like charged into it, and we heard them. I heard them shouting behind us, like, "Hey, where are you going?" And we just kept going. Um, and I don't. Did we like go all the way through, or did we hide in it, or what?
I think we
Didn't we
ran all the way
loop?
through. Yeah, I think we looped. We went through it and then back around.
Yeah, we just kept running and did a full circle, and then we lost them for like a couple hours. I think like we just started going on some stuff, and then we took our lunch. I don't think they were very happy with us after that.
I don't remember. I don't remember them really caring a whole lot. They were probably like upset for like 5 minutes once we got back, and then we just started going on other rides.
Yep, yep. Did you want to try and find more sand? Is that what you're looking for? There's an
Ye-
acacia.
Yeah, we can find more sand.
I don't know what else actually happened there. Oh wait, that's where the blue joke happened.
Yeah.
We're sitting on the bus ride home, right? And we were like, I don't know about myself because I know I had like endless energy back in the day, but
Hmm.
you were like exhausted. Um, and I had this baggie of Sour Patch Kids the whole time. I think I got sick off of it because that was like all I had eaten at the start of the day.
Hmm.
But at the end of the day, I was like, I'm good now. I can eat some more. So I'm getting into it, finishing up the bag, and I was like, look, Roman. It's all the colors of a stoplight. That's all that's left. There's a red one. There's a blue one. And and I don't even think I got to say like the green one. You were just dead like right after that. I don't think I've ever seen you. I think I've seen you laugh that hard since, but it took a long time to beat that record.
That was the hardest I had laughed like ever for a while.
Yeah. We've since had some other adventures, but that's got to be one of my favorite moments, like top 10 moments in my life. So you're majoring in like this is going to sound stupid. I want to say biology or like
Yeah,
animals.
yeah. It's it's zoology. So yeah, it's like
Zoology.
the same thing. It's just animal biology.
What do you think of zoochosis?
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
You don't know about zoochosis?
No.
Okay, so zoochosis is like I think it's like let me look up the definition. But it's a new game right now. It's a form of psychosis that develops in animals. Okay, so it's like psychotic animals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you never heard of that new game that came out called Zoochosis?
Nope.
So Zoochosis it was actually like a really good idea. Because it was all about working at a zoo and in this it like this there was like this weird disease that was infecting the animals, and so they would morph into these disgusting like psychotic creatures. You've probably seen the giraffe, right? It's like this. Oh, hey.
Okay.
It's like this giraffe that's like split down its neck, like, and inside its neck is like a row of teeth. If you just look up zoochosis, you'll see that giraffe, I'm sure.
I'm looking it up right now.
It actually turned out to be a really crappy game when it came
Oh yeah,
out.
there
Like
it is.
nobody likes it. I was just wondering if you'd seen it and if you had opinions on zoochosis.
No, I've never seen the game.
Oh, you have to stream the game sometime.
Is it a really bad game, like you just said?
It's an okay game, I've heard. Well, so it was like advertised, like people thought it was going to be like a generated game, like where you like keep trying to get as far as you can in the game and like be a zookeeper and protect the creatures, or like try to heal them. But it ended up just being like a straightforward game. Like everyone has the same experience. So we need to head this way, like straight this way.
Yep.
What is this? The
Into the
sun sets in
sunset.
the west?
Yep.
All right. To the west we go, you western boy. You are a western guy, aren't you? You'd be like a cowboy. If you could grow facial hair, you have like just the right amount of facial hair too to be like a cowboy. Like
What to have just like that scruff.
yeah, just a little bit of scruff. It's so funny. Apparently, people are kind of jealous of my facial hair because I don't know if you've seen me in a little bit, but it's basically back to like it looks like I just trimmed it recently.
Hmm.
Um, my cousin, I saw him the other day for his birthday, and he was like talking to one of my family members, and he was like, how the hell is his beard back? Didn't he just shave it like at the beginning of the month? Because I shaved it for Halloween.
Right.
Um, here's a little something. Oh, that's stone, not. Is it?
This is sand.
Do we want to collect sand or?
Um. Well, we're just gonna go find more sand, if not right here, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess let's just take all this stuff back.
And then how long does it take for you to grow a beard?
I don't know. I shave like once every 3 days or so.
Once every 3 days? Wow. That's a lot of shaving cream. How much does that cost you?
I don't. I
What?
don't use shaving cream.
You don't use shaving cream?
No.
That's actually kind of
It's
crazy.
it's never really long enough. I just like I'll get like
Your face doesn't get irritated?
from just like using the razor. No.
Wow. Interesting.
I'll grow like just some stubble and I'll shave it like every like 3 days to a week ish.
Dude, roaming with the stubble though? Sounds like it goes hard. I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but I know Caden has because we had the same things. We both shaved for Halloween, and my God, like the first like 2 weeks after is like the worst. So it takes like a few days for like any amount of beard to grow back.
Hmm.
But like once it's been like a week, like it is just hell for like a couple weeks. And it's because of how like scratchy and itchy it is. Like my
Right.
neck like actually gets irritated and it like gets like red spots on it and it's itchy and scratchy and gross. And then like after that I'm like fine. And it only happens like that if I shave, right? Like I get like itchy face if I trim, but it gets like irritated and ouch if I shave. And I think it's because of like how fine the hairs get when I use a razor. I think that's what's happening. That's my educated guess. So you've never had something like that?
Like where it's just scratchy.
Or like it gets like irritated,
I mean, it gets like like if I like feel my face, it's definitely like scratchy. But I don't. It never irritates me really.
Yeah. When I say like scratchy, like it's like a sensation kind of scratchy, like not just when I feel it. Cause like I get the sandpaper feeling is kind of fun,
Right.
but where'd you go?
I'm right behind you.
What the? You just like teleported. Did you do like a circle?
Yeah, I was just jumping around.
Gotcha. I have. Let me see here. Let me count
I have
this.
almost 4 stacks of sand.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 stacks and some.
Okay. Well, that's probably plenty.
Okay. You want to go home?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the dirt. Okay.
I was gonna say, be careful. Make sure you put yourself at a reasonable height.
It was like barely underground.
I guess I'll just get started on like the landscape.
Yeah. Let me know if I can like help dig stuff out.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you, Roman.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start hitting you with the hard hitting questions. I feel like the ice is broken enough.
Yeah.
Um, so to get straight to the point, like, what would you say is your passions, man? Do you
My
have any
passion.
passions? Yeah.
Um, I don't know.
You don't know
I
if you
don't.
have a
There's nothing that I'm
passion?
really like super passionate about. I honestly never really understood people who are like I'm just gonna use like school for an example, like people who want to get into like a certain school or something.
Okay.
I just never understood it. Like everything to me has always just been like, well, in terms of like what I do, and not everything per se. But, like everything I do has always just kind of been like a means to an end, I guess.
Yeah. Do you have an end in mind?
I mean, like just get a job and live, but that's not really like that's not really like a passion.
Yeah.
If I had to choose something that's like my favorite thing to do, I would say travel.
Travel. Okay.
But I don't know if I'd say that's like a passion
Well, so
per se.
you have a passion for like exploring, maybe?
Yeah, maybe that's the right word.
So that is interesting. Does that ever like worry you? Like, do you feel like there's something wrong with you? Like, not. I don't mean that in like in a weird way. I'm just like, does that ever like bother you that you don't have this thing that everyone else seems to have?
Not really. It doesn't. It doesn't really affect me.
It's just kind of how you are.
Yeah. I choose not to worry myself about a lot of things as much as I can.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't expect you to. It's no good for you. Is so there's not like something that gets you like excited. Like there's no work that gets you like particularly excited to get done.
Not really, no. Like I mean, obviously I'm like going into a field that I'm interested in,
Yeah,
but it's not like
you don't have this like feeling of excitement to be working with animals or anything.
no, not really. I enjoy working with animals, but I don't. It's not. I don't. I wouldn't call it a passion.
Okay. Does that does it feel weird that you're going into something that isn't a passion for you?
Uh, I used to think so, but like I don't know, not really anymore.
Okay. You're just like, well, it is how it is, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty confident that I'll just I don't know. I've always been pretty confident that just it'll work out. It'll work itself out in the end.
See, I'm kind of like the opposite. Like I'm like if I don't work towards the things that I want, like it's not gonna just plop itself on a platter for me.
Yeah, well, that's not what I'm not saying I don't gotta work for anything. It's just gonna like present itself to me. But in terms of like me finding fulfillment in what I do, I feel like I'll be okay.
Yeah, that's not really what you're worried about. Like the so would you say maybe like you don't have a passion in working, but more so just like recreational things, I guess.
I guess I don't know.
Just kind of here for the
I
ride.
really I'm more concerned. Like I'm the type of person where I can be okay doing anything as long as I have the right company. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah. You're kind of your passion. I don't want to say your passion because you were saying you don't really feel that way towards a whole lot, but like maybe the word like what gets you excited is like working with people, you know, and just finding people like kindred
The
spirits or like just people you relate to.
uh I guess. I mean, I thought of it more as like, people who I can have fun working with.
Hmm.
I'll be fine doing whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, I say that now, but ideally, I don't want to like, clean like septic tanks for 40 years either.
yeah. Really quick. I don't want to interrupt you, but have you ever seen an armadillo in game? Because there's one right over here.
I I saw that, but not
Oh yeah,
before just now.
you got the wolf armor. I've never seen them.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's so cool. I want to get this as like a pet. Like I want to go get a lead and take him home.
For real. I wish you could tame him.
I don't know if there is a way to do that. I found out there is like an off-brand way of breeding foxes or like taming foxes. Do you
Hmm.
know that?
Nope.
So you can't tame a specific fox, but if you mate two foxes together, the baby will have an attract like it won't be like yours. It won't sit for you or anything, but it won't run away from you. And if something attacks you, like including players, like enemies, the fox will attack whatever attacked you. So it's like it's I think it's a loyalty system is what it is.
That's cool.
That's interesting to me that like nothing comes to mind. I feel like I might get similar answers though if I ask our other friends, honestly. That's really interesting
Yeah.
though cuz I don't know if I have a definitive answer, but I know for a fact I have a passion for creativity. Like I really like making projects. Um where did this armadillo go? Here he is.
Maybe that's a better way of thinking about it because I can probably give you an answer then in terms of like just something I want out of life in general. Like you want to just be like have a creative outlet or something.
Yeah, I like so like I don't always like editing, but I really like I don't like the process of it always, but I
Right.
really love when something comes out of it, you know?
Yeah.
Um like making stuff and like seeing what I've made just always has excited me. Okay, I feel like I interrupted you. So you were saying you might have a better answer?
Yeah, I think like just what you said earlier, I guess what my passion would be is just maybe exploration or something.
Exploration?
Because
Yeah.
I don't know, it really is my favorite thing to do. Is just like get
Just
out and go somewhere new.
yeah, just like see the world.
Yeah.
That's really cool though. Honestly, I'm like the opposite. I've never really cared a whole lot about traveling. I like seeing new things. But honestly, if I didn't have people to urge me to do it, like I know Madison likes to go out to places, I would be
Mhm.
fine being like a homebody. It kind of sounds lame, but like I really don't mind staying at home as long as I can do my little creative
Right.
adventures.
Yeah.
Um, and then I feel like kind of lame sometimes when I say that though.
Um. No, it's just different.
It's just how I'm built. I don't remember if I finished my thought, but I definitely like. I don't always like the process of editing. I just like the result of it, and I feel like I'm the same way with programming. I honestly don't actually like to program a whole lot, and that's kind of I guess that's kind of a lie. I do. I like when it works. I guess I like seeing something that I made work, but
Hmm.
trying to figure it out drives me nuts. It makes me feel stupid when I admit this, but like sometimes I feel like I can't critically think. Like if there's an abstract problem, um I'm capable of critically thinking, but when I'm faced with an abstract problem, my brain like shuts down and I'm like, what do I do? And I just kind of feel helpless, you know?
Uh,
And programming has a lot of those like critical thinking problems where you just need to figure out like what kind of idea you want to do. I think I'm
yeah.
getting better at it, at the critical thinking part. Whoops. Um, I think I'm getting better at it the more I program and the more I deal with these kind of issues.
Right.
But it definitely is something that I've struggled with because I'm like I just want to look it up. You like gambling, don't you? Where did that start? Like, does it excite you when you win a gamble?
I don't. I don't know. Like where did like the joke start, or where
Is it a
did like?
joke, or do you like genuinely like gambling?
Well, I like gambling. Like
Like
I like
taking
the
it to
games.
chance?
I like the games. Yeah, yeah. I like it. It's not like it's not like I'm a gambling addict like you guys seem to think I am.
Yeah, that's just a joke we like to put out a lot, and you definitely play along with it too.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I don't mind it. I'm just saying. But I don't know. I don't know what I like about it. It's just fun to me.
Well, and like,
I guess it's just fun to have some stakes, you know.
yeah. I mean, you say it's a joke, but also, spoilers for like some small spoilers for JJK. There's like a character in there with a gambling power, and you're like, he's my favorite. I love this guy. Is it because of his powers, or is it like that's just unrelated?
Um I do think his powers are cool, but that's not why I like him.
That's not why. Okay.
No. I just I just think he's cool. I just like his personality. I like his design.
He's a fun guy.
Yeah.
You must have heard us in passing talking about Dandadan.
Yeah.
Have you given it a watch yourself at all?
Actually, yeah, I did.
Oh, you did. Are you caught up?
No, I'm not caught up.
Okay, okay.
I think I'm like a few episodes behind at this point.
I do feel obligated every time I recommend the show to someone to be like about that first episode.
Right.
Do you have enough sand?
Nope.
Because no,
Nope.
you're.
I'm looking for more sand right now, as
Oh,
a
there's
matter of
some
fact.
sand over the hill over here.
Oh, I didn't want to like ruin the terrain around the area though, so I
Oh
went out of
yeah,
it.
I'm not gonna lie. I've gone to a couple beaches nearby and defiled them. Not the ones like closest to you, but
Hmm. No, it's fine.
um. So you've traveled a little bit. What's your favorite? What's the favorite place you've traveled to?
Um, in the world,
I guess so. Yeah.
uh, I mean, definitely Italy.
Italy, yeah. The home of Caden.
Dude, that dude's not even that Italian.
He looks it.
No, he fucking doesn't. Sorry. Sorry. Pardon
Part.
my sailor's mouth.
It's okay. You can it's not that serious. I'll just like bleep it out or something, or I don't even know if I care that much.
The dude has an orange beard, and you're telling me he looks Italian?
I think he's like part Italian, part Irish, part. He's just that white mix, you know. We're all kind of white mix.
Yeah.
I think once I help you with the terrain and the sand, I'm going to start working on like a bridge to
Yeah,
connect
go
our
for it.
islands. But being that I'm not original, I'm going to be looking up. I'm gonna look up some bridge designs. What about Italy was your favorite? Just like pretty?
It was very pretty. Um, it was like there was a lot of like pretty landscapes. I really liked the buildings. It was
Okay.
really cool. It's so historic, you know.
Yeah. Do you like architecture?
I like looking at it. I don't really know much about it.
Yeah. Was Rome in Italy? Is
Yeah,
that so? You saw like the Colosseum and shit?
yeah.
That's awesome. How big was it?
It was pretty big.
All right. Awesome. You ever want to go to like Japan?
I do want to go to Japan.
That would be awesome. Yeah, Japan would be awesome. I heard I watched PewDiePie. I don't know how interested you are in that guy, but he moved to Japan and he said that there was these weird like funky smelling trees in Japan, right? And he couldn't figure out what they smell like. They just kind of smelled weird, but he didn't really mind them. Until one day somebody told him that they smell like sweaty ball sack, and that's all he can smell next to the trees now, and they're like everywhere in Japan apparently. Do you know about that?
I didn't know about the tree. I knew he lived there. I didn't know about the trees. That's kind of funny.
If there was one place you could take us traveling, where do you think you'd take us? Like the group?
Oh man, I don't
Would
know.
would it be somewhere
I
that you've been to before, or like a brand new place?
um probably a brand new place.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking anywhere in if we had the means to go anywhere in the world as a group,
Yeah.
I think I think just going somewhere new.
That's cool. Do you have an idea of like the kind of place that would interest you?
I think next I want to go to like Japan probably,
Okay, yeah. That sounds
but
awesome. I don't even know how you would go about that.
I personally like to go with like a tour group.
Okay.
Um,
You don't care about looking like a
I'm
tourist.
not really. I mean, you get plenty of free time. That's what I did in Italy, and I mean, you get plenty of free time to just walk around on your own too.
Yeah.
But with certain places, it's just it's so streamlined. If you want to actually do something, like go places, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like we didn't have to worry about like getting tickets to like the Colosseum, for example, because they just took care of everything for us.
That's awesome.
And you get like guides who explain, the history of everything. So it's nice.
We had a tour guide when we went to uh what's the place called? Quebec? Just
Yeah,
like northern Canada
yeah.
with our French class. I was really sad that you could never go. I was hoping that our teacher I shouldn't say her name, but Madame,
Right.
she she I was hoping she would host another one. But I think she she just retired and she was like, okay, I don't want to do that again. That was my last
Yeah.
French trip, and I was like, damn. And your brother
She
missed out on
told.
that too.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't he pay for it and everything?
I don't. I don't know.
I don't remember why he didn't go.
Neither do I.
He just didn't. Like, I remember
I
putting so
guess.
much effort. I was excited to go with your brother. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna hang out with this guy. And then I ended up having this. I think this guy was Arabic. Like he was from America, but he knew Arabic too because of his family.
Yeah.
And it was me, him, and your brother that were supposed to be together, but your brother was just a no-show. So I was like, welp. And then I literally like never talked to the Arabic dude. He was like, hey, we're roommates. I'm gonna hang out with these guys. And I was like, okay. So I actually ended up hanging out with Madison and our other friend Maddie. There's so many Maddies in our generation.
Madame told me because I was only in French one at the time, but she told me she was like considering letting me go anyways
Right. What ended
because
up
I
happening?
was just so advanced. Uh, but then
She,
she didn't. That didn't end up happening.
yeah, she just like never got back to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Would you ever dye your hair a fun color?
No, I don't think so.
You judge people who dye their hair colors?
I don't judge them. It's just not something I want for myself.
Are you just saying that because I got purple hair right now?
No.
Okay, okay. That's not for you. Like, you wouldn't want like you. Isn't your favorite color purple right now, or does it kind of change?
I mean, it kind of changes, but it's purple right now. Still, I'd say
You wouldn't want like a purple streak in there like me.
no.
But you would do like natural colors, wouldn't you? Like, didn't you say you kind of want to try blonde?
I don't think I'd ever actually do blonde, but like if I were to dye my hair a color, it would be a natural color. Yeah.
Would you do highlights? I think the solid brown really
Probably
works for
not.
you. So
I think I'd just do like a solid color of whatever I do.
do you enjoy? So you you said that you don't have a passion for it, but do you still like enjoy getting to work with those animals?
Yeah.
That's cool. Is have you gotten to work with any yet, or
Um, nothing, nothing huge. Like nothing fun. I guess
nothing fun?
nothing fun.
Like what?
I worked with some birds, uh, some shrimp. Those are pretty cool.
You worked with shrimp? Did you have to save
Yeah.
them?
Well, they were no, they most of them actually ended up dying.
Oh, did you like dissect them?
No, well, what happened was we were like, it was just for like my lab class, and we like had these jars. They weren't big shrimp; they were like just tiny little brine shrimp.
Yeah.
Um, so we had these jars that we put like algae in and then the shrimp in, just to see how they, live in there. And then
Okay.
we'd put in uh like predator for
Oh,
the shrimp.
dude. Yeah.
And then we compared them.
Okay. Wow. So you had like prey shrimp and predator shrimp, you said?
Well, the predator was
Or predator 2 then.
the predator to the shrimp.
Okay. I would feel mean, bro. You know?
Mhm.
I'd be like, I can't do that. I'd be like, how could you? Shrimp are so cool.
Yeah, they're chill.
Dude, you're one in a trillion, you know? That kind of thing.
Right.
I do like animals a lot, if it wasn't obvious.
Yeah, they're sick.
I mean, not as sick as like my boy, but You're my boy, bro.
Oh, awesome, man.
I talked about this in my like first episode with Madison, but I was like, so I was partially inspired by like Markiplier to make this podcast.
Mhm.
But the other thing that actually got me to make this was I actually watched our first Lethal Company video, and I sent that to you in like to everyone in like a couple group chats, because I was like, wow, it's crazy how different we are. um and like it was like a combination of having watched that and then watching Markiplier's podcast.
Mhm.
Just having seen both in a close proximity, I was like, wow, we haven't really like sat down and talked in a long time, and it's like our dynamics have shifted so much in the group, you know?
Yeah,
Like, it's not like super drastic, but we're definitely like we definitely are different, you know?
for sure.
It's just how it is. Because like things are gonna change no matter what happens. Like, or like even if you fight it, like I think fighting change only is gonna make it worse, if anything.
Yeah. Is this like a new revelation you've had?
A little bit, I guess. Do you think I've been fighting it or something?
Maybe a little, if I'm being entirely honest with you.
Yeah. I've definitely been working through my own shit. Um, it's definitely weird to try and figure stuff out sometimes,
Mhm.
but I think I'm definitely getting there. You know, I thought it would
Yeah.
be nice to just kind of talk to everyone on an individual level, because
Right.
we just don't really do that a whole lot anymore.
Yeah.
How's your base going along? Should I come by?
It's coming along.
I'll do a little progress
I
update.
really want to make like a couple like little tweaks if I want to like really decorate it or whatever, and then just do the interior.
There you go. So between like cowboys, samurais, and pirates, you're a cowboy guy.
Probably, yeah.
Ugh, dirty cowboys. I'm a samurai kind of guy.
They're cool.
Yeah, you
I
gotta.
always thought they were lame, and then I played Ghost, and I'm like, they're pretty cool.
Awesome, dude. I'm glad you're seeing the way of the samurai. Why do you think? Why did you think they were lame,
I don't know. I just thought they were like kind of lame.
dude? At this point, I am honestly running out of like little conversation topics, so we can kind of just finish up
Yeah,
what we're doing.
yeah, for sure. I don't have much more to go on this house, anyways. I mean, we can call it whenever you want to, but
Yeah, yeah. I think we had some pretty insightful conversation.
yeah.
Um, Here's a good thing. I'm gonna write this down. Um, oh, the lighting's a little weird. It's like sunset. And I have oh shoot, I have work in like I have to leave in like 15 minutes.
Oh, dude. Well, good thing you kept an eye on the time.
I did not. That's the funny part.
Well,
It,
you live like 2 minutes away from work.
that's true. Yeah, yeah. It'll be fine. I'll finish the bridge another time, and you can definitely stick to the server. Do you got like a saloon going on? Is that what I'm
Yep,
seeing?
yep.
That looks freaking awesome, dude.
I'm not done with the interior yet, but
Wow. I actually love that.
I might put like a. I'm trying to think of like what to decorate it with. I think I might put like a card table in there or something.
Wow, look at that. That's really nice, dude. I like all the dead bushes too.
Nice.
And the way that it just randomly becomes a tiny little desert. It fits with all the acacia wood around too. The windows are nice. That's pretty awesome, dude. You're gonna be like the tavern keep, the
Yep.
saloon keeper.
Yep.
That's sick. Anything you need? Do you have like anything to shout out?
Nope.
Thanks everyone for watching. Be sure to check out the next episode. Roman, I think my next guest is gonna be like Tori or Caden, possibly Madison, depending on who's free first. What question would you ask them if you had the chance? Or what
Didn't
should
you
I
do one
ask
with
them?
Madison, or are you redoing it?
I did a pilot with her, and technically it was my episode because we made my house. So I'm gonna do
okay.
an episode dedicated to her because I
Gotcha.
didn't ask her any of the questions.
Yeah. I don't know a good question for Caden or Tori.
Yeah. Anything burning to ask them?
Not really, to
That's
be
fair.
honest.
You know what? You text me up if you ever come up with something.
I'll brainstorm.
Yeah, you brainstorm. So thank you guys all very much for watching. I have to get out of here. Bye bye.